This is the 2025 update of Brookhaven, and you can see that this is incredible. But the year is already ending, and soon the 2026 update will be released. So today I'm going to use Roblox Studio, where I can change whatever I want. I'm going to make the 2026 update, and for that, I called a friend. But guys, he's on the other side of the fence, because this city is divided in two. We have here the blue side, and we also have here the red side, which is simply amazing. I can't talk to my friend, especially because he lives on the other side. He said, we have to make the game from a distance. Yes, that's true. But I also want to ask the players what they want to be released in 2026. Seriously, they have to tell me that. This player is taking care of the red side, so much that he put a bus here. But I'm coming to talk to him to understand what's happening, especially because I want to make my Roblox game, and it would be much better to make my Roblox game if my friend could help me. You have to let my friend come here. But he's staring at me. And he said, no way, the blues are evil. Look, but why are they evil? He said, they want everything to be blue, and we want everything to be red. So we're not very different from them. But he got angry. Okay, I'm leaving here. Just because I told the truth, he got mad. But man, I'm going to start making my Roblox game, even living in this very strange civilization. But he just jumped here. He's really crazy. He came to my house, and let's hope people didn't see that. But it seems that this player didn't notice that, especially because he's watching this other player. Okay, I entered my house, and now I want you to tell me what should be in my Roblox game, which is basically the Brookhaven of 2026. He said, it definitely needs the sign. And that's really true, because in the 2025 update there was this amazing sign. So I'll have to copy that, and I'll put it here in my game. But now I'll have to make it look better. I'm placing that sign right there, and that's great. But now I'll have to change the last number, because there's the number 5 there, and I'll have to change it to number 6. I'm placing this block exactly here, so much that I managed to do it. Now there's this simply amazing sign, and it wasn't that hard to make it. I dare say this was the easiest part, but now I'll have to duplicate this sign. So now there are 2 signs. I'll place this other sign right here, and this looks really nice. Now you have to tell me what else I should put in this game I'm making. But guys, I want to end this division that exists in the city. I want everyone here to come together and be just one neighborhood, especially because for now there are 2 neighborhoods. There's the red side, and there's also the blue side. Now I just noticed that there's a player here. Guys, I hadn't seen him before. He's coming there with a hammer. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Now he finished building this, and he hid the red part that's in this house. They really hate the color red. They want everything in the city to be blue. Seriously, you guys are really weird. But I'm going to make a protest. My house won't be red anymore. Actually, it'll be pink, because I don't want this division in the city anymore. But now even my friend got scared. He said, you can't do that. Everyone's going to get mad at you. Man, but I have to change the city. So I really don't care about that. But it looks like there's a player coming here, and he's coming to say something. He said, we're way richer than you. And he's talking bad about us just because we don't have much money. But I'm making the 2026 Brookhaven, and if you want, you can play too. But now he's laughing at me. He said, it must be the worst game in the world. Okay, that was really weird. But now he got scared. And he said, what's he doing there? And that's true. My friend is here, and you have to go back to the other side. Now he's in a really big mess. But meanwhile, I'll make my Roblox game, because I already have some ideas about what to add to my game. So much that I just got this ramp, and now I'll place it on the streets, because I want to speed up and literally fly away. But I'll place it exactly here. Okay, I'll get this car. And now I'm speeding up here in front, and I want to see if this is going to work. And it really worked. My game is really starting to look amazing. But I have to add more ramps, and I also have to add different ramps, because I don't want there to be just one type of ramp. I want there to be a million ramps. Okay, we have this different thing. I'll leave it right here to test later. After modifying my game, I think this is starting to look amazing. I'll drive this car, and now there are several ramps in my game. The first ramp of all is exactly this one, where I can fly away like this. And now I literally flip the Bugatti. But now I want to test the other ramps, just to see if they're really working. And guys, I'm flying really high. Okay, my game is starting to look amazing. I can also fly in this part, and it really works very well. This should exist in Brookhaven, but unfortunately all the ramps that used to exist in Brookhaven were removed, and that's really sad. But now I'm speeding up here in front, and I literally flew right in this part. This is amazing. Guys, I just fell here, and I accidentally crashed the car. Now I'm going to jump right on this ramp. Look, I want to fly really far away, and that was actually pretty cool. But I want to fly above this white bridge. I just don't know where my friend ended up. Actually, it looks like he's being judged. You can see that he's literally in jail and will be judged for what he did. So much that he got closer and is going to tell the judge what happened. He said he was on the enemy's side. He's a traitor. And that may be true, but that's not exactly what happened. He was at my house helping me make a Roblox game. So I have to come here to tell him what's going on. So I'm arriving right here. Now I literally just jumped here. I'm breaking into this place, and I know I shouldn't be here, but I have something very important to say. All of this is a misunderstanding. He was helping me make my Roblox game. He said, I don't care. He's guilty and will be in jail forever. But that can't be true. My friend will be in jail forever. So I have to get out of here now. Okay, I'm waiting for him to leave, and then I'll have to rescue my friend. And the police officer just arrived there. But the big truth is that he's not a police officer. officer. He's just that player from before. My friend is even being taken there, and he'll have to go inside here. But he can come in my car now. Seriously, he just has to come here. And now let's escape. I'm arriving here on the other side of the city, and they have to remove the bus from here now. So much that he removed the bus. Look, thank you so much. I just rescued a player. Now he's part of our team, but I don't think he's very happy. Actually, he's really mad, but he's my friend, and he wants to be part of our team. But now he's handcuffed. Guys, it looks like he's breaking the handcuffs. Finally, he broke them. He even let my friend stay here. Okay, that's really different. But now I just got this car, and I'm literally going to fly off this ramp because I want to keep making my Roblox game. So much that I almost managed to do it. It's really hard to beat this challenge I have. I'll really have to go farther away. So I'm coming here to go as far as possible. And I think this is already really far. So I'm going back here, and I'm literally going to fly right in this part. Perfect. I just got here, and it worked. I managed to get over this. I literally completed the challenge. But now there's something else I want to do. For those who don't know, I placed a very different ramp. I'm arriving here in front, and now I want to see if this works. So I just passed here, and it almost worked. And once again, they're fighting. Now this player got closer, and he said, "You from the red team are evil, and only think about yourselves." Look, I can say the same about them. Those who are part of the blue team only think about themselves. But I don't want to take part in this fight. Actually, I'm coming to talk to this player, who's the quietest player of all. He's going to help me make my game, and I don't know what he's doing. But he noticed that I'm here, and he said, "Help me transport this." Wait, but he picked up a toxic barrel. Look, I can't. I'm making my Roblox game from the 2026 update, and I want to know if you want to play it. He said, "I'll help you make the game, and give you tips on what to do if you help me." Okay, I'll help you. It's weird that I'll have to carry this, but I'll climb up here to help him, especially because he's going to help me make my game. So I think that's very fair. So much that I just got here, and I placed this toxic barrel in this part. But why did you take this? Now I'll get inside his van, because I want to see what's happening. Look, I'll be honest, I wanted to be in the front of the van, but actually I'm here in the back. He's even arriving right here. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Why did you come right to this part? But he took this item and left it right here. Okay, I'm getting back in the van. And he said, "This is the only way we'll stop the fights. I'll create a much bigger problem. And I don't know what you're doing." But now he's leaving here. And this scientist is really weird. He's making some really strange plan to unite the blues and the reds. But now a giant explosion literally happened. Guys, I don't know what happened here, but this is really weird. This is really, really weird. Now he's going up here, and they just saw what happened. He said, "Come to my house to take shelter." So much that he's coming here to his house. And they're all coming here, directly to his house. Even this player came here, and the weird thing is that they're enemies, but they decided to unite to survive everything that's happening. Seriously, you're a genius. You literally ended the fight, and now he just arrived here. He said, "Come to take shelter." Okay, let's go. Really, everyone here is becoming friends. Seriously, this is amazing. Only the scientist needs to come here. So much that he arrived, and he just closed the door. They're turning on the television to understand what's happening. Now it's the end of the fights in the city. I even placed the new jet in Brookhaven, because this one looks amazing. Even I want to see if this jet is good. So I'm entering here, and I want to see if this really works. And it really works, which is pretty weird. I'm managing to fly like this, and this is simply amazing. It's something that should exist in Brookhaven. So much that I can fly really far away. And it looks like if I press some buttons, I'll be able to shoot some things. You can see these things coming out from the jet. But now I also want to add in my game places that I can visit with this jet, because it's really boring to have a jet and not be able to visit anything. So I had an idea. I'm literally going to place another Brookhaven city back there, and now I'm going to place another city too. Now there are simply 3 identical cities. Okay, I'm arriving here in this jet, and I want to visit another Brookhaven city, so I'll have to fly like this. Perfect. Finally, I'm flying. And now I'll arrive at the other city. You can see that the other city is right there in front, but it's not another city. Actually, it's just Brookhaven in a slightly different way. I'm arriving right here to visit this city, and now I'll have to land. But I can't stop this plane. I literally can't stop it. Guys, I'm starting to lose control. And now I just broke it. I literally broke this whole plane. But this idea I had is genius. You can even see that there are several Brookhaven cities. There's this island here in front, and there's also this other island on the other side. It would be amazing if Brookhaven were like this. But I want to add more things to my game, things that I wish existed in the 2026 update. Now I just got up, and everyone here is sleeping. So I'm leaving here, and you can see that the whole city was destroyed, and now it's starting to get dark. This is the first night after everything that happened here. But all of us in the city have to unite to save Brookhaven. And the scientist just got up here, and he said, "Let's remove the fences. We're one united people now." Yes, let's do it. I'm removing these fences, and he's also helping me. But there are more players coming here to help. Seriously, this is amazing. He's also breaking this fence. Now it's dawning in Brookhaven. It's literally becoming daytime, and the houses here are really different now. My house is purple, this player's house is pink, and everything ended up changing because now all the players are friends, and my friend is changing the color of his house, apparently to green. Look, your house looks really nice, but I'll keep making my Roblox game, and if he wants, he can help me make it, so later we can play my game. and it looks like he doesn't want to help me. And that's really weird. For the first time, my friend doesn't want to help me. So I'll remove this plane, and I'll make some changes. I got this plane, and I'll leave it right here. This is a very small plane, but it works really well. The only thing I have to do is get to this part and fly this plane as if it were a real one. And in Brookhaven, we should be able to fly planes. That's something we should be able to do. Guys, the plane broke. Okay, I have to get out of here now, but this ended up breaking. These planes are really bad. They're the worst planes ever. Okay, I removed this plane, and I'll leave this jet right here. This jet is much better. So much that I got this boat, and now I'll leave it right here. I'll leave it in this part to later see what's in the other city. Actually, if my friend wants, we can already go there. So much that he jumped really high. But how did you do that? And he doesn't know how he did that either. But do it again, and I want to see if he's going to manage to do that. Now he just left from there, but nothing happened. I'll never find out how he jumped so high. Now I'm in my Roblox game, and my friend is here too. But you have to test the fastest car. So now we're coming here in front, and soon he'll realize that there are literally other islands here in the game, because for now he still doesn't know that. But now I'm coming here in front, and I almost jumped over it. Almost. It worked. But did you notice something different? He said, no, I didn't see anything special so far. Look, but here in front there's this jet, and if you want, you can fly it. And actually, I want you to fly it. But he deleted the plane, and I don't know how you did that. But now the plane disappeared. Look, I want to see if he's going to manage to fly it. But I also want to come here. But unfortunately, I can't get inside here. And that's really sad. So I'll stay up here. The plane is even starting to fly. Okay, that's really different. But where are you going? That was literally destroyed. I don't know what my friend did. Look, we're right here. And now I'll drive this boat. Actually, I want you to drive it. I think he finally noticed that right in front there's another island. And this is really weird. But now he has to drive the boat, and he's having trouble. So much that he's finally coming here in front. But I'm going to dance. Perfect. I'm right here dancing. But actually, I have to stay in the front. So I'm coming here, and now I'm literally dancing. Seriously, this is amazing. We're coming here to the other island. In Brookhaven, there should definitely be more islands. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's another island over there in the corner. That island is just like Brookhaven. He said, why don't you make a game where each island is different? Look, you had a great idea. I can really do that. Man, you're taking too long. While my friend is coming here, I'll get this jet, and I'll get there before him. I'm literally flying here in front, and I'll get there way before he does. Okay, now I'm arriving here in front, and you can see that he's right in this part. Guys, I'm going to hit him, but I couldn't do it. Now I just arrived at the other island, but that was destroyed. So I came back here on his boat. We're arriving here peacefully, and this is definitely one of the best versions of Brookhaven. But for some reason, we're coming here on land. Look, I don't know how you did that, but the boat is literally driving on land. This is way weirder than it looks. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.